So, what is going on, YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today, guys, I'm very excited to be coming at you with my Lost World Dinosaur deck profile for you guys today. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A lot of you guys have been requesting for a Lost World Dinosaur deck profile ever since I posted the True King version. I understand that the True King Dinosaur deck is not very budget-friendly on your pockets, but today, guys, this is the more budget-friendlier version, but in this deck profile, I'm going to showcase you guys. I'm building this deck to be as competitive as possible. So I do have some expensive cards in this deck, but that doesn't matter, guys. I'll showcase you guys the budget alternatives. Okay, you guys can actually substitute those cards out once I progress through the video. So you guys can stay tuned for the video. And if you guys don't have access to these cards, that's okay. I'll give you guys some budget options where you guys can replace those expensive cards. In the end of the video, I'll showcase you guys an amazing combo you guys can actually do with this deck, which is absolutely insane. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. By the way, guys, a huge shout out goes to Imperium Duelist for actually sending me this amazing Mewtwo and Mew mat right here. The material of this mat is absolutely insane. I did many mat reviews before, and hands down, Imperium Duelist has the best material for all their cloth mats. It's literally so soft, you can actually sleep on this cloth. It's really insane. So if you guys are Pokemon fans and want to get your playmat, they are releasing this playmat today. Alright, guys, there's only a limited amount of numbers made, so make sure you guys check the link in the description box below, 6 p.m. PST, okay, at ImperiumDuelist.com. So make sure you guys check the link in the description box below and get your playmat today. I believe these mats are $59.89 USD. Really awesome. These mats are bigger than your regular size cloth mats, so it's really awesome. There's a ton of space. It's really soft, and of course, they have non-fading edges, non-fading ink, and these mats are washable. So if you ever get these mats dirty, you can just throw them in the laundry and you'll be fine. So this mat is absolutely insane. So, and if you guys are watching this video on a later date, the mat is no longer available. So February 9th, 2018, 6 p.m. PST, ImperiumDuelist.com. Description box below. Alright, guys, start with the monster real quick. I'm gonna play, of course, double Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and double Overtech Squatless. You guys all know their effects by now. I did so many dinosaur deck profiles on my channel. It's absolutely insane. This deck, guys, I actually built to go second. You want to go second as much as possible, so that way you can easily OTK your opponent. I want to try to bring out Ultimate Conductor Tyranno as quickly as possible, so that way I can just apply more pressure and just bring out the most amount of damage on board as possible. So Conductor Tyranno is just really good for that, to just apply a lot of pressure, and it attacks every single monster on your opponent's board, which is really awesome. So against Pendulums, if you miss an Dinosaurus and then summon Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and flip everything face down, you're literally just winning that turn. This Overtech Squatless has 3 effects in one. One, to summon this card, you must shuffle back 5 banished dinosaur monsters directly from the deck. So that's a really good effect because you're able to recycle Miss Dinosaurus directly to the deck, which is really, really awesome. You have cards like Tyranno, cards like Double Evolution Pail, and also cards like Miss Dinosaurus to help you banish dinosaur monsters, so that way that Overtech Squatless can become live. Secondary effect is that once per turn, during another player's turn, you can negate a spell and trap card effect by destroying a dinosaur monster on the field or in your hand. So you can destroy cards like Baby Ceratosaurus, Petite Pteranodon, and you can also destroy itself, which is really awesome. And if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, so if you destroy itself, or you Foolish Burial it, or you activate O-Raptor to dump this card directly from the deck to the graveyard, you basically get to search a Double Evolution Pill directly from the deck to your hand, which is really awesome. And Double Evolution Pill is just really important in the deck because that card is a card that enables you to just apply more pressure on the board in general, and it's a card that helps you get easy access to cards like Overtech Squatless and also cards like Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Next off, for your starter cards, triple O-Raptor. You guys don't know how powerful O-Raptor is. No need to explain this card. Either dump or search a dinosaur monster directly from the deck to your hand. If you banish this card off the pill or off the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, you easily get to special this card back from the banished pile, which is really awesome. So 1 Giant Rex, 1 Miscellaneosaurus right here. This card is your power play. Whenever you try to resolve Miscellaneosaurus, you're going to be wanting to OTK your opponent as quickly as possible because once you drop this card and they have no out to the Miscellaneosaurus, basically all your dinosaur monsters become invincible during the main phase. So you can just basically summon Tyranno, book everything, and then they can't do anything because Miscellaneosaurus. But this card can now be recycled back into the deck with cards like Overtech Squatless, which is really cool. So 1 Miscellaneosaurus. And for the last one before you're playing the deck is the Tyranno Infinity. This card you can easily OTK your opponent, which is absolutely insane. I have an amazing combo with this card, okay? So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And this card can become really big, usually 4,000 minimum, which is really awesome. So next off for your babies, triple Baby Ceratosaurus. You can easily pop this card off Soul Eating O-Raptor to basically trigger off its effect, which is really good. And you can basically destroy this card in your hand and also on the field to basically trigger off Ultimate Conductor Tyranno's effect, which is really amazing. So Baby Ceratosaurus. And also, guys, Quatless can also pop the Baby Ceratosaurus. 1 Petite Pteranodon. And the last baby you're playing in the deck is the Jirac Aolo. You have to play this card because Miscellaneosaurus can literally 2-draw this card directly from the deck, so that way you can make cards like Chambara. Next off, you know, this is for our going second card because you're playing an OTK based deck. So you want to try to ram out Tyranno as quickly as possible and also bring out Quatless as quickly as possible. So you have cards like, you know, Ash Blossom in the deck to actually help combat against today's metagame. There are going to be some spirals running out there, so this card is really good against Spiral Double Helix, and especially the Master Plan now since the Resort is at 1. I know that these cards are expensive. I'll give you guys alternatives alternative. Drone Lockbird, I believe that this card is the best hand trap in this format by far, especially combo-based magician decks. You know what I mean? They rely on searching, so Drone Lockbird just prevents them from searching multiple cards directly from the deck to your hand. So Drone Lockbird is just really, really good. Going second cards again, you can play Doggeran. Searchable out for cards like Apocalypse for Tower, and also cards like Masterpiece, which is really cool. Kumungus and the Gamma Seal to basically just round off your going second cards. You have a lot of cards going second, which is really good. Now up to the spells, triple Lost World. You guys all know that this is a Lost World Dinosaur build. This card is really good. It's a really good starter card in the deck. This card actually makes your dinosaur monsters really big because all non-dinosaur monsters lose primary attack, which is really awesome. So, and also your opponent cannot target any other monster on the field except for that token that you give your opponent. So the Lost World is really good for that, to help you protect your monster being targeted by card effects as long as that token's on the board. So triple Lost World, very standard in the deck. Next, we're gonna play, of course, triple Terraforming to get access into your Lost World as quickly as possible. So, you know, you're playing 6 Lost Worlds in the deck. Next off for your searchers, triple Fossil Dig. This card is really amazing. You guys all know that. It helps you get access to Oviraptor, helps you get access to Baby Ceratosaurus, and Oviraptor gets you access to Tyranno and also Overtech Squat List, which is really amazing. So triple Fossil Dig. Next I'm gonna play, of course, double Evolution Pill. The fact that this card is a searchable card now is absolutely insane. Really powerful card. It actually helps you apply more pressure on the board and just to basically just generate more damage overall with cards like Tyranno and also cards like Overtech Squat List. Last but not least, for our staples, Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. There's a combo with this card. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Soul Charge. You know, really amazing, guys. You basically make your entire board activate Soul Charge. Bring it all back, make Skull Dread. You're winning the game. Soul Charge is powerful. Monster Reborn. Can't believe this card is finally back, guys. A really beautiful card right here. Kept my first edition all this time. Look at that. Man. First Ed LOB. Crazy, guys. Monster Reborn, really powerful. Dark Hole. Dark Hole is actually really good because you can pop your own babies. That sounds so wrong. Each time I say that, oh my gosh, man. Like, you can pop your own babies. Well, Baby Ceratosaurus sounds really wrong, guys. So Dark Hole and going second card, Regeki. Really powerful cards. So that's pretty much it for the spells, guys. Let's go off into your traps. As I said before, guys, I built this deck to actually go second. So going second, I want to play cards like Evenly Match, which is really awesome. Evenly Match is actually really powerful. You know what I mean? Banish, you know, again, especially against magicians. If you can hand trap them and they don't have cards like you know, Vortex, you can literally just Evenly Match and then they just lose their entire board. So double Evenly Match. I understand this card is a little bit expensive right now. I'll give you guys alternatives to what you guys can play instead of these cards right now. So the budget alternatives to these cards are, you can play a third Tyranno if you wanted to. So a third Tyranno, a Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial is actually really good to dump Quad List directly from the deck to the graveyard, so that way you can search a double Evolution Pill, which is really good. The Foolish Burial, you guys can also play cards like Foolish Burial Goods, so double goods, and of course triple Survival's End. This card is absolutely insane. If you guys don't know what Survival's End does, is you can basically just use Foolish Burial, dump Survival's End. Cards really good against comboing off with Lost World on the board, which is really amazing. So that's another budget alternative that you can play in this deck. And competitive wise, I believe that the Survival's End and Foolish Burial engine is kind of too slow because the format is just so fast right now. But for those of you who are on a budget, you guys can definitely play this engine. But if you do have access to Ash, Draw, and Evenly Match, I recommend you guys playing those instead of these. Okay, you guys can also play cards like what is it called, like Ghost Holger, if you guys have access to those. Another double Evolution Pail. It's all up to personal preference on what you guys want to play. Side deck, guys, I'm gonna showcase you guys the side deck really quickly. Side deck, double Thunder King Ryo. This card auto wins against Trickstars. Trickstars only out to this card is Scapegoat. Triple D Barrier, really powerful against Magicians. Third Evenly Match going second. Triple Anti-Soul Fragments against the Magician matchup. You auto win when you flip this card. Triple Magical Spring, another auto win card. Card is really broken against Pendulums. Amazing. And last but not least, Doggeran, Ash Blossom, and also Drone Lockbird. Side deck, I understand, is not budget friendly at all, but it just depends on what you guys have on your side deck. After the extra deck, guys, the one Proxy Dragon, one Saruya Skull Dread. This card is amazing. I'll showcase you guys a combo with this card in a minute. Decode Talker, Borolo Dragon. These are the link monsters that you're playing in the deck. Black Rose, High Speed Roy Chambara, really good with you know, Drakeolo. Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Number 103 Reg 0, really good with cards like Lost World on the board. Tornado Dragon helps pop Problematic Scales and also Problematic Floodgates on the board. Gaga Samurai, Bisdwaller, Baguska, Costel, Evil Zorlagia, and last but not least, the Evil Zordalka. Alright guys, so here is a really cool and unique combo you guys can actually do with this deck, incorporating Lost World and cards like Baby Ceratosaurus. So you have cards like, you know, the Lost World right here, Slumber, and Baby Ceratosaurus. And these cards are just 3 random cards in your hand because let's say you're going second, and assuming your opponent has no outs, alright? Assuming your opponent has no outs, I just want to showcase you guys this really cool combo you can do with Lost World, Slumber, and also Baby Ceratosaurus. Hopefully Slumber comes back to 3, so this combo can just become more viable. But anyways, by the way guys, if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get your Dinosaur playmat today. I'll leave a link in the description box below. These mats have link zones in them. You guys can actually get these mats with link zones or without link zones. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys message me on my Facebook page. I'll leave a link in the description box below. That'll be absolutely amazing, guys. So for those of you who want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get your Dinosaur playmat today. I'll leave all the links in the box below. Alright, so you have these 3 cards in your hand. You want to activate Lost World right here. Normal summon Baby Ceratosaurus. Alright, now you're going to trigger off Lost World's effect to give your opponent a token. Alright, activate Slumber. So now what you want to do is that you want to activate Lost World's effect to protect this token right here. So what's going to happen is that Lost World is going to protect this token by destroying a Baby Ceratosaurus in your deck. Okay, so this is a graveyard. So you destroy the Baby Ceratosaurus. Alright, everything resolves. Baby Ceratosaurus. The Baby Ceratosaurus on the board dies. Alright, your opponent has a Gamma Seal, and then you have a Dogran on the board. So now what you're going to do is that you're going to activate one Baby Ceratosaurus effect to special summon a Soul Eating Raptor directly from the deck. Now you're going to activate the other Baby Ceratosaurus effect to basically special summon your last Baby Ceratosaurus from your deck. Alright, so this is your graveyard right here, and this is your board. Now when Raptor is summoned, you want to activate Raptor's effect to basically search your ultimate Conductor Tyranno. So now you have 4 cards in your hand, which is really, really awesome. Now you're going to activate Raptor's effect to pop the Baby Ceratosaurus, okay, to special summon a Baby Ceratosaurus from your graveyard. Now that Baby Ceratosaurus that was destroyed will activate its effect to special summon a Miscellaneosaurus directly from the deck. So now since you have 4 monsters on the board, what do? Is you're gonna activate, basically use these 4 cards right here to make a Skull Dread. So you have a Skull Dread right here. So you make a Skull Dread. So once Skull Dread is summoned, you have the Tyranno in your hand because you searched it off Raptor's effect, and you have 3 other cards in your hand because these are just unknown cards that you have in your hand. You're gonna activate Skull Dread's effect to draw 4. You draw 4 random cards right here, and then you shuffle back 3. Alright? So now you have 5 cards in your hand with the Skull Dread, and then Skull Dread can summon another monster in your hand using Skull Dread's effect, which is really awesome. So now what you do is that you're gonna special summon Ultimate Conductor Tyranno from your hand by banishing 2 dinosaur monsters in your graveyard. You're gonna banish the Doggeran and a Baby Ceratosaurus. Doesn't matter what you banish. And now what you're gonna do is that since you have exactly 4 dinosaur monsters in your grave, you're gonna banish all 4 to special summon Tyranno Infinity directly from the deck. Okay. So now this is your board right here, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you have 6 monsters banished, so Tyranno Infinity is 6,000, which is really, really powerful. So that's a pretty cool combo you guys can actually do with Lost World Dinosaurs. If you guys love combos like this, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more deck profiles. And this is Sam from TeamSamuraiX. Sam signing out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Alright guys, peace.
I feel like Usain in the cheetah print. Talk fresh game, I don't need a minute. R.I.P. the game, I need a minute. Okay, let's proceed with it. I'm in the house, got the deed with it. These bozos always sneak this and they taking shots. I'm a key with it. Like, no, this league business.